Did you?
I did it. Yep, I did
Are you
it.
sure you hit the button?
I hit the button like a
All right, then we should be
baseball.
live. All right, we're good to
All
go.
right. Hey, folks, welcome to Shootin' Hoops. I almost said game time decision. Hey, folks, welcome to Shootin' Hoops, live picks and parlay show. Every Wednesday night, we go over all things NBA. Me and my favorite knucklehead over here, Tim Earl. How the hell you doing, brother?
Doing good. Off to I know this is not college. Off to a 9-6 college night, so hopefully that keeps going well. Having a good couple of days, 4 straight winning days over on the site, and then we're on pace to hopefully make this another one. Hopefully make it 5 in a row. I got a bunch of games tonight, so big slate. I got 7 games in the NBA. I think there's a little bit of a smaller slate tomorrow, but still should be a good night and keep on rolling with it.
All right, sounds good. So if you guys are new to the show, don't be afraid to hit the like button. That's what we're here for. You guys hit the like button. You got questions about current NBA games or tomorrow's games or anything like that? Feel free, drop some questions in the chat. We'll be more than happy to go over them. We're going to bounce around a little bit here. Let's talk about, before we get too much into it, let's talk about live action right now. What do we got going on as far as what's happening? There's a big slate in the NBA today. I mean, we still got four games that haven't started yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we have like a million other ones that are already knee deep into it. So why don't you break down the action for right now, what's going on, and I'm gonna try and find a live bet.
You do that. Yeah, looking at around the league, 6 minutes left in that Magic game, and that one's now a blowout. 112-86 Sixers, so they're taking care of business there. The Nets are currently up 7 on the Wizards, still about a little bit less than 8 minutes, 6 on the Wizards. So that one's still close. Now I have the Nets in that game. Didn't have anything in the first game because I don't like betting spreads over 10. 1 point game, 83-82 between the Hawks and the T-Wolves. So that game's close. Celtics and Hornets. Hornets are up 9 points, which is fantastic. I have them plus 4.5. So the first 2 games look all right for me right now. Blazers and Heat. Blazers coming into this one around a 10-point dog. They're up 7. So that's kind of a little bit shocking there. Cavs and Bulls. Bulls are up 9 at halftime. Still early. Still lots of time there. Bucks are currently up 13 on the Grizzlies. Obviously, still 2 minutes left. Lots of time in the second quarter. Raptors and Mavericks just ended the first. That one is a 4-point Raptor lead. Thunder and the Spurs. Spurs are currently up 8 points with 30 seconds left in the first. Rockets, Jazz, Clippers, Nuggets, Pistons, Kings, Lakers, and Pacers all playing later on tonight. Right now, if everything ended, it would be about a 2-2 start to the night. So hopefully we can continue to try to get some of those games to go right.
I just live bet the Nets minus 3.5 at minus 105.
Okay.
Just FYI, just in case anybody
Good luck.
watching is like, oh my God, what's Lenny's live bet on the NBA Shootin' Hoop show? Boom, there it is.
Everybody wants to know exactly that.
First of all, Tim Earl, don't you try to play down my fan base. We're millions and millions deep, worldwide, internationally known. I'm just saying, I don't know. So let's run over to the chat, say hi to some people. Matt Drake saying, good evening, y'all. There you go.
Good
Boom.
evening.
Matt Drake might want a live bet with me. You won't. He likes the Nuggets and the Lakers later, looking at the Cavs and the Bucks right now. Bro.
All right, I'm hoping the Cavs can make a second half comeback with you there, but I'm hoping that Memphis could also make a comeback tonight. So.
Yeah, my one of my handicap attempt bets is the Grizzlies plus 8, 8.5, 8, I think, plus 8. So, let's go. That's all I gotta say. Oh, Mr. Cam Ross, he was supposed to stop on the show tonight, be our third guest, but Cam Ross is just out. He's down and out. He's got a head cold. He doesn't have the vid. He doesn't have the Rona. He doesn't have COVID-27. None of that. He's been tested. Along the way, somewhere's along the line, I'm sure. But no COVID, so that's good news. But feel better. Before COVID Tim, I don't know, you might be too young to remember this. You guys in the chat probably remember though, but before COVID, there was this thing. It was called like the flu. And
No, I
people
remember
would get
that.
like a heck. Were you? Have you been alive that long? I don't remember.
What?
I'm just messing with you.
Come on.
Come on, Tim. If I didn't give you crap, who would? Nick?
Oh, yeah.
I
Nick
mean,
gives me
there's
crap all the time.
Yeah, Cam did. He texted me earlier and he was like, "Bro, I want to come on the show." And he's like, "I feel bad for bailing, but." And if you heard him on Morning Wood today, he just sounded. Cam, I love you, brother, and all that, but he sounded like crap earlier today. So he could barely speak. So feel better. For me, it's tea with a honey Hall's cough drop in a hot tea, and drink that. Forget about it. It's all good in the hood. And Cam Ross knows millions and millions.
I don't know where you're counting, but okay.
Wilhelmina, we hope you feel better. I know you did test positive for COVID the other day, Tuesday. You're feeling fatigue, cough, headache. Feel better. Circa teammate right there. So feel better, Wilhelmina. Stay in quarantine, all that. Do all that stuff. Just feel better. Just do it. It's mind over matter. I wish it was that easy. Cam is also saying, I know I did, but both of the plays I gave that have ended cash. There you go.
There you go.
Coming on the
right
show,
there.
dropping knowledge. Oops, sorry. Dropping stuff all over. So we appreciate
And Lenny's
you.
going in throwing stuff around. So there you go. You guys are both throwing something.
I know. You said you hit 2 picks, Cam. I dropped my whole. I was like, oh, what? I didn't know how to act. So this guy's talking about the NHL, and I can't do that as much as I want to right now.
Nope, out of here.
Yeah, so but good job. I'm 0-1 in Handicap 10 right now. If you're following me on Handicap 10, don't right now. Tread lightly. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm a 1-1, 0-2 kind of guy right now. But I'm still in first place, so y'all can hate me now. But I won't stop now. Yeah. Tim, are you on Memphis to win or to cover?
Yes. Both.
Both?
I have them plus 6.5 and sprinkle on the money line. It's only like halftime. It's not like it's.
Yeah, it's 2.5. I got 2 seconds left before.
It's a 13-point game with 6 seconds left in the half, so I'm not really worried about it.
Okay, I'm on. I got Grizzlies plus 8 on a bet, so that's all I need. Wilhelmina says she took the over. Took his Iowa and Creighton plays. There you go. So you cashed. Those are the ones. Lenny, where did you get 8? I bought it up. It's a contest bet. So I bought it it was, I think, 6.5, and I bought it up to 8 for minus 148 to stay under the 150 for the contest play. So at 150, that's kind of like for most contests, it's 150, except for the parlay one. But that's kind of what I did. So. Plus, I'm just super special with the millions and millions of fans that I have around the world. So
yes, millions and millions, totally.
This is something I do want to talk about, and I know Tim's been pretty much on this. Like it's been like this on like white on rice right now with these trends and the NBA. Talk to me about top 5 teams against the spread this year. Who are they? We still got the same top 5 as last week.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But
right.
yeah, I have bets on 4 out of the 5 of them tonight.
Tell me who they are.
Well, number 1 is still Cleveland. They're 19, 14, and 2 this year against the spread. They've been really, really solid. And then the Oklahoma City Thunder, number 2. They're 28 and 14. Memphis, number 3, 30 and 16. Charlotte, number 4, 27 and 17. And then the only one I didn't bet because it was a 10-point spread, 9-point spread today, was Miami. They're 26 and 18 against the spread. Those are your current top 5. And I've been making money on all of them this year, along with not only do you want to look at the teams that are top 5 against the spread, you want to look at the teams that are bottom 5 against the spread and fade them. Which I faded none of those teams tonight because A, I didn't bet the Sacramento game. B, I didn't bet the Portland game.
Game of the night, by the way.
Didn't bet the Laker game. I bet on one of them. I bet on Brooklyn, which they're currently 8 points now, so looking better. And then Hawks are dead last in the league. and those all of the bottom four are hitting at 40.5% to nothing, or to 40.5% down to 37%, hitting their spreads this year. So those teams are ones that you want to avoid, and then the top 5 teams, obviously, those are the ones that you want to be betting on, because the top 5 teams, actually Golden State's slightly better than Miami in terms of percentage against the spread, but all the top teams against the spread are hitting from anywhere from 59% or higher, which is a pure professional level. So that's kind of where you want to be looking at.
Nice. I will say this, and I'm going to jump over to the chat real quick, and then I have 2 questions for you about tonight's. I know how you feel about the Nuggets game. I know, but yep. I do briefly, because they are still later to play tonight, want to touch base on the Pacers, Lakers, and the Kings and the Pistons, even though they're terrible, but whatever. We have to touch base on them. We'll jump back over to the chat, though. And Cam Ross does say he can add to that. He agrees with you 100% here that what you're talking about for something that he has used heavily all year in some of these trends. So, but there you go, too. I mean, when you get it from both of them, you got to take it. Picks and Parlay right up. That's where you got where she got the Iowa Rutgers. So there you go.
I will say for that Iowa Rutgers game, me and Nick have Iowa -2.5, and we have Rutgers under. We have the under in that game as well, the 151. So both of those looking nice because 3-point spread in that game. I mean, it's still early, but the current live line's 128.5. So
that's fair. Both Anthony Edwards and Jimmy Butler were ejected tonight in their games.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
that just.
I don't Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, that is a big name. Minnesota hasn't really. I mean, they haven't had a good quarter. They had that third quarter. They're down 29-12 in that third quarter. So that kind of, I guess, losing Anthony Edwards hurt. Miami on the other side is winning, so they're not really being affected by it.
Fair enough. Cam says Brooklyn is 4-2 and Memphis is 13 overall as an outright. 13-7 as an outright winner as the underdog. Miami has been crazy valuable.
As a dog, not as a 9-point favorite.
Right. Yeah, Miami as a dog has been cash.
Yep.
Oh, she wants to know if it was his write-up. We'll give you credit. My 13-7. Yep, we got you. But I want to talk about these. I don't know how to say this. The maybe the marquee matchups of the year. One of them with the Detroit Pistons and the Sacramento Kings. I mean, it's easily the game of the night. Quite possibly the game of 2022. And we're yet to see the NBA Finals. But it's obviously a great matchup. I'm joking, by the way, in case anybody. I don't want no smoke. Don't come on here talking about how I don't know no crap. I know my Pistons suck. I'm being sarcastic. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the millions and millions and millions of people on the World Wide Web. Okay. Pistons are a 7.5-point dog. I was tempted earlier. You know how I like my teasers. I was tempted earlier to take a 4-point teaser, 4.5-point teaser, and tease the Pistons up over 10 because it's such a shitty Kings team. But on the flip side of that, it's such a shitty Pistons team. So, if the Pistons were at home, I might have been more likely to take that route. But then I think the line would have probably been more adjusted. I mean, I love in this game. I mean, no, I know this is this is probably like a 1-800-GAMBLER type. Don't bet whatever. I love the under. If this under was at 210, I might take it. Tell me I'm wrong.
I really had no feeling on this game. I really had nothing. It was a lean towards the Kings when they're 5.5-point favorites. At 7.5, I really think that the only spot you can go with it now is towards the Pistons, as ugly as that sounds.
Say it. You could say it again. It feels good.
At right now, it would be a lean towards the Pistons at 7.5. At 5.5, Kings. 7.5, Pistons. But I'm not putting any of my hard-earned money near that game. It's not worth it. Those teams are not worth it. Kings suck. Pistons suck. It'd actually be a lean towards the over, just because Sacramento has one of the worst defenses in the NBA, and they're a fast-paced team. Actually, I can pull up that stat. Let's see.
I mean,
NBA.
yeah, but the Pistons can't score.
Yeah, Pistons might not be able to score, but when the pace is super, super high. Sacramento has the third worst defense, allowing 113.72 points a game. Only defense that are worse are Charlotte and Houston. Detroit's 23rd in the league in terms of points allowed. They're allowing 111 points a game. So I could see that one going over, just off of their really bad defenses. Now, in terms of offenses, Sacramento is 13th in the league, averaging about 109. Pistons are second to last, only ahead of Oklahoma City, averaging 101. They're even behind Orlando, which is crazy to think of. This is not a game I'm interested in.
That's fair.
There's for whatever reason there's no 1-800-GAMBLER button there, so I couldn't press it. But
I don't know. Lenny, Cameron has a question for me. All right, shoot your shot, homie. All right, so we've established that obviously the Pistons are outright winner and they're the best team in the NBA. Moving on to another game that I know you love. Talk to me about the Pacers and the Lakers tonight. I know you hate the Lakers. I know you can't stand the question mark tag on LeBron James every single day. I know that, but this is a spot that I might be able to get behind the Lakers here.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't bet it, but it would be a lean towards the Lakers, just because the Pistons have just been that pathetic lately. It's not me wanting to back the Lakers. It would be more of me wanting to fade the Pacers. I've made a lot of money fading the Lakers this year. It's a 40.91% that they're hitting their spread. So if I'm fading them every single game, their spread I'm hitting at about 59%. So they're one of the more profitable teams in the league fading wise.
Right.
It's just this is not a Lakers team that I'm interested in going after.
I don't think until everybody gets healthy. Yeah, I mean.
No. This Lakers team is
older.
They're garbage.
I agree there, and I mean. Pacers 3-17 on the road. Lakers aren't great at home. 15-11. I mean, so that's not horrible. But yeah, I mean, I looked at that though, and I wanted to kind of get your opinion on that. Cam Ross says, his question for me is, if you could redraft right now, would you still take Cade? Yes, I would, because I think it's too early to give out grades on Cade Cunningham right now. I don't like their coaching. I don't like nothing to do with them. I think they're biding their time through this year. And what's his name? I can't think of the guy's name to save my life right now, the head coach of the Pistons. But I think he's out. His whole staff's out. I think they're going to bring in a young gun and kind of try and relate to some of them younger guys that they have. They have a young team, the Pistons. They have talent. They need a big guy. They need a big guy. They do. They need a big guy.
Cade Cunningham's not going to cut it.
He's not going to be able to do it by himself. I mean, he's not Ja Morant. Not yet anyway. So I mean, I'm just saying
he
that.
Will never be Ja Morant.
I'm sending you the link. You can't get us sick through the link. I'm not sending the link. It's too late now. That involves a whole lot of stuff. And I'm too whatever. Dwayne Casey, yes. I can't stand that guy. I can't stand him. I just don't. I don't think he. I mean, I don't know.
If I was the Pistons, I know it's probably way too early to give out that stuff and grades and trying to figure out what would be what. I would rather have Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes instead of Cade Cunningham. I feel like over the longevity, I think those two guys will be a lot better, especially Evan Mobley. Even Franz Wagner, whatever his name is, in Orlando, I think he's even having a better year than Cade Cunningham. I plus the way I view it, Cade Cunningham might be your next like Anthony
Don't
Davis,
say it.
like a light version of
Oh.
Anthony Davis, where he's out half the year, every single year.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that
So
far, but I get where you're going with that.
I'm not a fan of who do you call it right now? Cade Cunningham. Just
I just
he's
think
still young,
he's
still a
young.
lot to do with him. They need
You
to
know,
shape and mold him, whatever they need to do in order to get him exactly right. But
I think
there's a lot of work that needs to go into that guy.
yeah, I think if you could get some pieces around him, and a big guy that can help him out, and he can move the ball more, a little bit like that, we'll really see his leadership traits pull through, and really see if he stands the test of time at the end of the day. Yeah, Dwayne Casey was terrible. That's where he came from, Toronto. Came from the Raptors. They shipped him away, and then Toronto won it. Yeah, he's terrible. So ship him away so we can win a title. Matrix says, I like to fade teams on their second night in LA or New York. Pacers played the Clippers on Monday. Seems to be a lack of focus for some reason. LA, New York. I mean, that's a good angle. I like that. I see where you're going with that.
I don't mind
When
that
they're on the back-to-back or second leg of a back-to-back in the big cities.
I know Nick
a few too many drinks.
I know that Nick mentions this with hockey with Vegas. That
Yes.
he likes to fade teams leaving Vegas. If there's a back-to-back and they played Vegas the day before, he likes to fade them the next day because of Vegas blues or the Vegas drinking, whatever the deal is there.
Because it's the adult wonderland of the world.
There you go.
That's why. Because it's the adult wonderland of the world. It's you can do anything you want to do in Vegas. Remember when your mom was little, everybody, and she told you could be anybody you wanted to? Well, when it didn't work out for Plan A, everybody came to Plan V, which is Vegas. And I'm telling you right now, there's some only in Vegas. You know the term. You only see things certain places
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Not anymore, man. There's the Instagram, the Twitter, and the
I was
Snapchat,
about to say, and then I remember that. Whatever happens in Vegas stays on Vegas. And then I remember Jeff Dunham doing like a routine with something with like DC. He goes, nope, whatever happens in DC stays on YouTube.
Yeah, right. It just stays on YouTube. I think that's about it, though. You got anything else going on for us tonight?
Let's run a quick recap and everything. Quick run through the league again. See where everything's at.
Got a minute left in that Nets game.
Yeah, I want to. You know what? Let's sweat out this Nets game real quick.
Let's sweat this game out because I have I got a minus 3.5 on a live bet.
Whoa, 3. Oh, okay. I have a money line straight up. I got him early on. So
no, I think I have him on a live bet. Whatever.
Quick run through the league before we sweat out this game.
Yeah, go on.
Magic and Sixers finished and ended up being a 13-point game. So depending on where you got the line at, I think you could have probably cashed a Magic ticket tonight. Nets and Wizards are a 2-point game with 41 seconds to go. Hawks and Timberwolves just finished the third. That is now an 8-point game, so the Timberwolves are definitely feeling the absence of what's his name? And
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, that's the guy's name. So that definitely feeling that one. Hornets still up 10 on the Celtics. That's beautiful. I have Hornets plus 4.5. So hopefully I can cash my first 2 bets of the night. Trailblazers are up 2 on the Heat. That's close game for anybody who has the freaking Heat. No, the Blazers. That's good for you. The Cavs are down 4 against the Bulls. 16-point game in Memphis or in Milwaukee. Still plenty of time left, and I have the 6.5. Mavericks just took a 1-point lead over the Raptors with 4 minutes to go in the second. Thunder are down 12 to the Spurs. That's 5 minutes left in the second. And the Rockets are up 5 on the Jazz.
Oh my God.
I do remember Donovan Mitchell got ruled out for that game, so that could have a little bit of an impact there. But that's kind of kind of an interesting idea there.
Are
Kind
the
of
Nets
interesting
on
start to the game.
TV? Do you know if the Nets are on TV?
Not on
They're
us.
not on ESPN.
I just have the game on the live view on my book. 119, 118 with 36 seconds to go. Brooklyn Nets have the ball.
I got a minus
Donovan
3.5
Mitchell
on a live bet. So
Donovan Mitchell concussion protocol. Yes, I'm watching it. I could fill you guys in. I have it on my monitor on my book.
I forgot I can do that on. I forgot I can do that on the one book that I use. That I can watch live action, but I gotta turn the. How do I turn the sound down on this side?
I don't know.
All right, I got you.
It's a 1-point game. So.
Oh, well, then I'm behind. I got 118, 115 with 44 seconds left.
118. Oh, okay, yeah, you're behind a little bit. I got 119, 118 with 36 seconds. That's how he's got league pass.
Oh, of course you do.
Because he's just cool like that. He's got league pass.
Of course you do. Yeah, not everybody's as cool as you, Cam Ross. You got that kind of money. I got like 18 kids and a wife and 15 dogs and
the Nets are currently in a timeout at the moment. Yeah. Somebody just hit a three-pointer.
I need a shot and a foul. Cam Ross. I don't have any friends to talk to on screen, so I have to hang out with myself.
Oh, that's rough.
That is rough. Oh my God. We're gonna sweat out this Nets game real quick. Talk to me about we've talked about this before in the past, but COVID is I know it's been kind of dying down as the season goes on.
It's died down a little bit.
I mean, is that something we should not be concerned with anymore in the NBA?
It's not as concerning. There's just not as much of it going around, not as much COVID protocol. You need a bucket and a stop to make first choice. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's currently going down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, 5, 4, 3.
What are you counting down?
2, 1. It's showing me the score. I'm watching the scoreboard on my thing. Wizards missed a shot.
Oh, I'm gonna lose.
Game over?
They're gonna
missed a shot.
I got 119, 118 final.
Beautiful. Cash my first NBA bet of the night. 1-0. Hopefully everything else goes right.
Damn.
Hornets game.
Oof. Well.
12-point game. I like that. It's freaking just started this.
All right. Well, I'm still on the Cavs. I'm still on the Cavs plus 5.5 live bet.
Oh, you bet them? Okay. I don't mind. I'm hoping they make the full comeback.
Yeah. I took the 5.5, and then I'm still on obviously Memphis for a handicap 10 bet plus 8. So.
Yep. Beautiful. I had the money line, so that works. I'm in.
All right, folks.
Catch up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Final. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us, though. We appreciate you stopping by on Shootin' Hoops with Lenny and Tim. We're here every Wednesday night. Hopefully, Cam Ross will feel better. He'll be on next Wednesday night with us. Your spot's still here, so feel better. Get some medicine in you and get better, and we'll be back next Wednesday. Talk all things NBA, Shootin' Hoops, picks and parlays. So I am Detroit Lenny. That is Tim Earl. We're out of here, folks. Until next time, remember, good luck.
Unless
you're against me. Facts.